FC Barcelona have one hand on the LaLiga trophy after beating Real Madrid 4-3 in a thrilling Clasico at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys. Let's look at the starting lineups. Barcelona started off in a 4-2-3-1. We got Chesney in goal, Gerard Martin, Martinez, Pau Cubarsí, Eric Garcia. He's in for the injured Jules Koundé, Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Raphinha, Dani Olmo as a number 10, Lamine Yamal, and the striker Ferran Torres in place of Robert Lewandowski. Real Madrid also, at the start, they started off in a 4-2-3-1. We got Courtois in goal, Lucas Vasquez, Tchouameni. They got a lot of injuries, so Tchouameni, the midfielder, has been stepping in for defense. Raul Asensio, Fran Garcia, he's in for the injured Mendy. We got Ceballos, we got Fede Valverde, Arda Güler in place of Rodrigo. We got Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., and Kylian Mbappe. But eventually, as the match went on, Madrid went into their normal 4-4-4-2. Carlo Ancelotti made a raft of tactical changes as he tried to avoid a fourth Clasico defeat of the season. But this also quickly turned into an all too familiar Madrid performance defined by moments of brilliance in attack but errors in defense. Madrid's 4-4-2 defensive shape, it was far too passive for FC Barcelona. Barca found it, they found it very easy to break the first defensive line and find space in that midfield. So it was really easy for Barcelona to find space in that midfield, and so the first line of defense of Madrid was easily broken. If you look at the overall situation as compared to previous matches, Ancelotti's team, they sat deeper at the Montjuïc. They wanted to block out space in a situational back five. So basically, it was Fede Valverde he was the guy aggressively man marking uh, Dani Olmo, and they also wanted to have a two-man situation against Lamine Yamal. And at times, he was also man marking uh, Raphinha, and this was to help the team maintain pressure in the midfield. In Madrid's second goal, Eric Garcia was up here, Lamine Yamal was over here, and he was being pressed by three guys. And over here, it was Fede Valverde who played a part in dispossessing Lamine Yamal. And this was in build-up to Madrid's second goal. They dispossessed Yamal. They made this. They passed to Vinicius over here, and Barca had this back three or back two sort of a situation going on. And so Vinicius makes this dribble, and Mbappe makes that run in behind the line, and Vinicius makes that pass over here. And so right from over here, Mbappe, he goes for that goal, and that's how Real Madrid took a two-goal lead right at the start of the game, less than 14 minutes. So Real Madrid also tried a unique approach during their build-up. Over here, it was Fede Valverde he was the one who would take goal kicks from the keeper Courtois and launch the ball in the opposite half. And it was Mbappe over here who stood on the edge of the opposition penalty area. So, and this is inspired from Manchester City. They've been trying that remarkable kicking power of Ederson, and he used to look to find Sergio Aguero, because from a goal kick you cannot be offside, and this is that approach that Madrid tried. And they had about 6 long kicks in the game, and those are the ones that Fede Valverde took. So the average pass length of Valverde's kicks were about 46.1 yards, and they had a pass completion of 54%. It largely worked. Courtois was also making punts, so Madrid's overturned penalty came as they forced Barcelona back with a Courtois punt. Picked up the ball from a clearance and found Jude Bellingham in behind. But the problem with this approach was that it was not sustainable to risk handing over possession so often, as Barcelona, they're good at winning second balls. Madrid tried to play out on occasion, but when they did, it was a Barcelona high press. Um, so they got smothered by that. And that is one of the reasons Barcelona, even if they go down 2 goals, we saw against Inter and against Real Madrid, both legs against Inter. It's that high press that actually works. So even if they're 2-0 down, they know they're going to make that comeback. They're a goal scoring machine. The opening 15 minutes, they showed there was merit to Ancelotti's attempted smash and grab approach with these long balls. They have clinical players than Mbappe, Vinny, Jude Bellingham, and a few other guys. But with so many defensive players missing, I'd say from Rudiger to Carvajal, Ferland Mendy, even Militao, Madrid, they simply could not withstand the defensive test. There were set piece issues as well, difficulty cracking runs behind from Raphinha, Ferran Torres, sometimes even Dani Olmo. There were individual mistakes on the ball, and that came back to bite them.